Welcome to Friday Files Christmas Edition!
We're back. And it's Christmas.
It's Christmas!
And why do we celebrate
Yeah.
Christmas? All I have in my notes is Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Alright.
No, we're not moving on yet.
The meaning of Christmas. Baby Jesus coming to earth. It's truly a miraculous story.
It is.
Really.
Luke 2.
It is. It's sad that people are taking away from that.
Yeah. My biggest question is, I don't know why, but every time, like, it says the shepherds went to the stable, my question is, what happened to the sheep?
That is
Angels
actually a
were
good question.
angels were around
Like,
and were just
the
hurting
angels
them.
were...
Maybe they were
Did they
just...
take them with
They,
them? Like,
they didn't make a. They didn't.
did they have a
He's like-
bunch of sheep?
Do you think they just like shaved them all and then gave them their wool? Or I don't know.
I don't know.
Did they just leave them? Like, were they protected? Like, what happened with the wolves up there? Like,
Did the wolves protect them?
They were all rewarded for that. For their kind actions.
I really,
I don't know.
I wonder. It's not really,
my
it's
mind.
not in the Bible, is it?
That what?
The kind of what happened with the sheep.
No, I don't think it is.
Do we need a Google?
Also,
No.
one thing I seen on one of the Sight and Sound, is what was it called? The Miracle of Christmas is something that they did, a program or I don't know what you call it,
Okay.
a play.
Yeah.
And it something that reoccurred was not reoccurred, but the shepherds were not just men. It was like whole families and like little children and
That is a
And
very
I
interesting.
never thought of that.
point. There's a lot of things about the story that isn't really told, and so it leaves us
Like
to
there,
discuss these.
there is no donkey. Like there's no donkey.
actually there probably wasn't.
They're probably
Well, it doesn't say there.
isn't the reason they said it was done because they were like poor and the poor people had donkeys, the rich people had horses to ride on. And like,
Ooh, maybe.
The final note I have for this is Jesus is the reason for the season. Amen.
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 Moving on.
Moving on.
Josh
And
has
speaking
highlights.
of Jesus, we're doing a program in like the end of this week about Christmas, and let me tell you, it is
No
gonna be-
spoilers, though. No spoilers. It's a Christmas.
Are you gonna?
It is
put
a
a bit of.
Yeah, here's a slideshow
No.
of us preparing for like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
practice.
It's not
okay,
actually gonna
I want to give you guys like a teaser trailer
Teaser.
to view. But it is a very
not
very
nice to
good
tease.
program. We practiced our songs this morning. There's awesome singing. There's gonna be snacks and food, and I'm super excited about. The
It's
program.
always one of the best times.
It is very fun. Besides, the week after that, which is the Christmas party, which
Friday.
Yeah.
signifies the end of
I'm
the
not
second
telling.
quarter.
No names given. We're not.
I might have one of your names. I might have somebody else's name.
It's gonna be
You never
over.
know.
No, he didn't.
At the end of next week, we're gonna have half of the year over, and I'm
What?
graduating this year,
Halfway to victory.
which only means I only do the podcast like 6 more times.
That would be a blessing. I mean, sorry. Wait, cut that.
A blessing for me to leave.
Not for you to leave. Not that part.
Oh god.
No.
That's,
The
you know,
Christmas
gonna
party.
be school.
Probably.
We have snacks.
We do.
We
Last
have-
year we had a slideshow of some of the weird pictures that were taken.
But there was a slide.
I sat there the whole time. Just
And-
I'm like, oh, my mom's just gonna send some stupid picture of me to Arlen. It's just gonna be up there, and I'm gonna be so embarrassed. But it never happened, thankfully.
Yeah. Also, do you like our decor? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
man,
we
it's only
had a
2
professional-
seconds.
What we should have had is like a green, like a
we should have wore
The
some
green
fancy
little-
outfits.
We got the red.
red. We should have had like a green and
Red.
red, or like just a green
Don't-
tablecloth to
don't
put on the table. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It really add to the scenery.
We hired a professional decorator person to do this, and anyway, we just had to try to spice it up for Christmas.
And our Christmas edition.
Not pumpkin spice though. It was more like cinnamon.
Latte.
It was more like cinnamon.
Should we stop drinking pumpkin spice now that it's Christmas and start drinking hot chocolate?
I never started drinking pumpkin spice.
You know,
I mean, all the pumpkin spice drinkers.
Yeah, probably.
They probably stopped serving it. Now it's something they probably at Starbucks. They probably stopped serving pumpkin spice, and now it's like peppermint latte with double shot espresso and vanilla bean frappuccino.
I don't know.
Yeah, like a peppermint stick in there and
Two
Two pumps of
raspberry.
What do you guys
Rudolph the Red.
on the subject of what do you guys think of putting like a peppermint stick in your hot chocolate? Does that make it any
done.
better? Have you tried it?
I've had it.
Should you try it?
I know-
Should you do that?
I know I've had like sprinkles of like crushed up like peppermint in it with marshmallows. It was kind of good.
You know what the most fun thing is with peppermint sticks? It's when you lick them down to like a fine point on.
Oh,
the
and
end.
it hurts your tongue.
You like to point it around. I mean, I like, I like to look at it. Since
Dude, your casting spells on it. Okay.
I have a peppermint stick.
Okay.
Don't take my hot chocolate.
The Christmas party is on week 9. Something that hasn't happened for 9 weeks is our honor roll party for the first quarter. Arlen.
It'd be 18 weeks.
No.
Well, that'd
Well-
be since week 1, but 9 weeks since the end of first
the end.
quarter.
So like every quarter we normally have an honor roll party. People who make honor roll get to go to this party that the teacher plans.
It's,
Teacher hasn't planned it yet.
our
It's the end of the second
teacher,
quarter.
our
We're not
teacher,
throwing him under the bus. Our school doesn't have a bus, so that's why we're not throwing him under the bus.
we throw him under a 18 passenger or 16 or I don't know 12 passenger van. That's what we normally use.
No,
It's a figure of speech, guys. We're not.
we don't actually hurt our teacher. But if he is a little bit out of shape, then
Yeah. And in the words of our teacher, our honor roll party would be bussin'.
busting.
He's-
He's very with the culture. but
Yes.
Also kind of laid back.
We all
Yeah,
busting
I-
with a drip is what he would say.
Yes, you know. It's like sorry, I can't do that.
It hasn't happened. I think it's happening either tomorrow or Thursday. Was his promise to us?
Oh really?
as the students.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did say something about.
I didn't
not-
know
not
that.
tomorrow, but
I didn't know that,
he
but
said
cool.
Wednesday or Thursday. He said we're going out to
Happy.
eat.
What is you guys? What has been you guys' favorite honor roll parties? in the past?
Ooh, you know what? Me and Dawson were talking. I believe. Do we have the same one?
Well, it was one of the favorite. It was. I don't know if I was in 4th or 5th. I think I was in 5th.
I would have been in 3rd grade.
I would've been
here.
I would have been 4th.
What was it?
It was a. I think it was the only time we did a 4th quarter honor roll trip, and we went swimming at a pond, and we went and got ice cream. Didn't you have a broken jaw at that time?
I did actually 3 days before I fractured my jaw running to my sister's head at like 10:30 at night
I remember that.
at your house.
We laid him out on the couch, not like, but we like laid him on the couch to like for
His
medical
sister
purposes.
absolutely trucked him.
And well, I mean,
What were we even playing? We were playing like Ghost in
I want to say
the
that
Old Grey Wolf. Or
Old
something?
Grey Wolf,
Old
maybe
Grey Wolf.
because of that.
Playing.
I ran to her head next day.
My
Dad's,
goodness.
feeling around on her head, and it's like, yeah, she does. It's not hurting.
She's fine.
She's fine.
But Vaughn's
My jaw was not though. So luckily, I didn't
remember
get
that.
wired or anything. So it was nice.
All right. Shall we proceed with our interview?
We shall.
Everybody looks forward to the interview because Vaughn is such an amazing host.
This week I might not be.
He might not be the host.
What?
Spoiler.
You'll see. You'll see. I don't know. I have an
What?
appointment. I was technically supposed to leave around 4 minutes ago.
You should go right now.
Why?
Vaughn,
Welcome to the interview. All right, and it turns out that I am actually back in time for this interview. And today, the episode was Christmas themed. So what are we gonna do? Christmas trivia questions. Now, remember what happened last time we did trivia? They attacked Hawaii.
Who did that?
Didn't go so well. So let's see how they do today. First question. What was Frosty the Snowman's eyes made out of? We'll go to Michaela first. What do you think they were made out of?
Coal.
Okay, next.
Buttons?
Alright, and
Rocks?
the answer was coal. Very well done, Michaela. I don't know if we're doing points, but she's in the lead. Alright. What town did Joseph and Mary came from? This should be, I'm not gonna presume. Anyway, go ahead, Kate.
Did they come?
What
Whoops. I forgot.
Right.
Jesus grew up in Nazareth. I mean, they would have.
what town did they come from?
Nazareth.
Okay.
Should I know this?
I mean, probably before Jesus was born, or they traveled from where?
Bethlehem?
Okay, next. Hold on. Now, Michaela, go ahead. Go ahead. Where did Joseph and Mary come from?
Is Nazareth in Bethlehem?
All right, we got 1 point, 0 points, and a half a point. With Nazareth was the correct answer. No, they didn't come from Bethlehem.
Did I say Nazareth?
After he was born. It was technically.
They didn't come from Bethlehem. They came.
Yeah,
They came to
after. They went
Bethlehem.
to Egypt after they came from Bethlehem. So they came from Bethlehem.
Anyway, the correct answer is Nazareth. Anyways, 1 point. Nazareth is not in Bethlehem.
Well, it just sounded
Right. so-
Okay.
It sounded right. It sounded right. So I'm just gonna say it.
Did the angels frighten the shepherds? Annie.
I definitely would have been scared. So yes.
Okay. Michaela.
Yes. Yes, they did.
It is a clean sweep. Yes, that was the right answer. All right. Now, this is one I don't expect you to know. I didn't know it. But how far was the travel from Nazareth to Bethlehem in miles? Just take a guess. Go with Michaela first.
200.
Okay.
150.
Okay. Higher or lower?
I was gonna say 1600, but that sounds a little over.
That's about from here to Florida.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true. I just made that up.
150.
She already said 150.
Oh.
So,
Well, 125.
all right. Well, the answer was 93 miles. So Annie gets a point there. All right. Very well done. So with that, let's wrap it up and get back to the conclusion.
And we're back. And
One
we're
left.
missing the third person. This has been a good episode. Christmas is upon us.
Merry Christmas.
And a happy. No, what is it? It's Merry Christmas for now. It's not a Happy New Year yet.
Can we not wish them a happy new year?
No. We gotta focus one thing at a time. We can't get them combined. A Happy New
Why
Year
not?
is not as good as Jesus' birthday. Also, I heard. Sorry, this is just
What?
on a little bit of a rant.
Lost.
But I've heard one of the students said they like to put their Christmas lights up early.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? And somebody was asking them why, or they were kind of not really judging them. I don't think they're just like, well, why did you put them up so early? I mean, it was probably before Thanksgiving. I think it was before Thanksgiving.
Wow,
She's
that
like,
is
well-
early.
It is early. It is. You go after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's after
Everybody's like-
Thanksgiving.
We start listening to Thanksgiving music in like July. Christmas music comes Thanksgiving. It's like the whole seasons have just been like kicked back. Like everybody's mood is just. No, we're like ahead one. We're ahead one season.
We are.
Because by the time Christmas rolls around, they're like, okay, we got our presents. Swimming gear! Fill up the pool, kids. We're going swimming!
No, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Christmas is my favorite time of year. That's like-
Christmas is my favorite time of year. For many, many reasons. Presents, Jesus' birth. Jesus' birth, presents,
Yeah, there you go.
hockey, ice skating, the snowball fights.
All right.
That could have been a bad look.
Yeah.
All right.
That's wrapping it up. Thank you for watching. We're done.
Merry Christmas.
Yep. Bye.